Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Mass Effect number 1 on PC. Now, recently EA has decided to sell their games on Steam once again. So the entire Mass Effect franchise, that's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, plus Mass Effect Andromeda is available on Steam. So, good news and bad news. The good news is that now if you, if you wanted to play Mass Effect 3, and Mass Effect Andromeda, you had to use Origin as your store. So now you can have all of your games under Steam if you prefer that platform. The bad news is they really haven't done much to these games. And in some cases, the games are still designed for Origin. So if you don't have an Origin account, you'll need to sign up with an EA account anyway, because they still require the Origin API. You can get around this with a proxy trick, which is available out in GitHub, but you'll have to do that before you start the game. That mainly affects Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda. So this game, I'm a big fan of BioWare, but I am really not that big of a fan of Mass Effect. I've liked BioWare for a long time, really ever since Baldur's Gate. And I feel that BioWare, just as a development company, they're really good at fantasy. So part of that is because in the fantasy world, everybody steals from Tolkien. So when they were doing Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights, that was all AD&D, and that was all stolen from Tolkien. So, you know, there's a rich history you could pull from as far as the Welsh fantasy is concerned. And then when they went and did their own thing, created their own fantasy universe, they still stole from Tolkien with Dragon Age. Dragon Age largely being successful with the exception of Dragon Age 2. However, I felt that BioWare has not been as successful in the sci-fi genre. Mass Effect has always been a bit of a sticky point with me in that I really like the idea of Mass Effect. But I never really felt it delivered in the content. Meaning that when I personally played Mass Effect, what it reminded me most of is Fred Saberhagen's universe, the Berserker universe, which is about ancient machines created by a long dead race, in which the machines were given a command, and that was to destroy all life, capital L. Of course, the creators hadn't realized what a grave error that was, and they literally were destroying all of life. Very, very similar to Mass Effect. So when I was playing Mass Effect, I thought, oh, well, these guys are probably Saberhagen fans. And somehow they managed to make this nowhere near as cool as Berserker. But then again, when you're talking about sci-fi, who do you steal from? Do you steal from Star Wars, which is basically just like a fantasy version of sci-fi? Do you steal from Star Trek, which is the more upbeat version of sci-fi? Or do you steal from the multitude of smaller influences out there? You really can't steal anything because sci-fi doesn't really have a holy grail, unlike fantasy, which again is Tolkien. So, I personally was pretty disappointed in this game when it came out. I did not feel anywhere near as strongly as everybody else. I felt that in the realm of BioWare, especially when you look at things like Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate, I felt that the story and characters were nowhere near as good or creative, even though I liked the setting. And I had friends that rant and raved about this game, and when I finally played it, I was like, I don't know what you see in this. I really don't. Not that it's bad, but it certainly isn't the gameplay revolution or the story revolution that I thought it would be. But again, coming from where I was reading a lot of sci-fi. And had a lot of sci-fi favorite authors and novels, So, to me, if somebody says that this is the best sci-fi story they've experienced, that sets the bar really high for me. And I think this is very pulpy. I mean, to me, this is like maybe like an average comic book level of sci-fi. I don't really see what the big deal is. But I also know that a lot of people never really had a chance to experience BioWare in their heydays. So maybe if this is your first BioWare title, it can seem like it is more than it really is. And I've always talked about how games are about the illusion of choice. And to me, this is the perfect example of the illusion of choice. It's like you have choices, but in the end, none of it matters. And we'll cover more about that when we get to part 2 of this game, and especially in part 3, you know, where it seems like you have a lot of choices that can affect the outcome, but every time they start a new game, they hit the reset button, and none of your choices matter because there is a canon choice, which was not actually true in their previous series of games. More on that later. But let's go ahead and give this one a try. It is on sale for the summer sale, so you can get the Mass Effect games for a very reasonable price. There isn't a trilogy package, so unfortunately, if you're going to buy Mass Effect, you'll have to buy the game, and if you want, you'll have to buy the DLC separately, or you'll have to buy the bundle. But in the case of Mass Effect 3, there's a bundle. And in the case of Andromeda as well. So, but nobody wants to play Andromeda. That game sucks. So let's start this one. This is the PC version. So unfortunately, it doesn't feature the nice menu system or even the ability to use a controller. So we're going to play this mouse and keyboard. Not my preference when it comes to this kind of game, but oh well, whatever.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
This game also tends to, because they're using Punkbuster underneath the covers and a very old version of Punkbuster, it also tends to play havoc with my capture software. So, if we get some sort of strange capture artifacts, it's because this is classic EA.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm the identity from the register below, or register manually. Shepard's fine, I don't give a shit.
Please log in to access your profile.
Yeah,
Profile reconstruction complete.
Sole survivor, soldier. Oh, wait, I guess
Please log in to access your profile.
Fine, here, new ID. Now, there's a big debate about whether male Shep or female Shep is better. It just depends on who the voice actor is at the time. I actually think female Shep is the better voice actor than male Shep. But the game is clearly geared towards male Shep. All the relationships and the sort of fantasy setup, they've tried to make it neutral, but let's not kid ourselves. They really made it for men. So let's go with that for now.
Please log in to access your profile.
I mean, they tried very, very hard, but not hard enough. Like, just even the way Shep sits.
Warning, data
Very
corruption detected.
manly. There's no female in the world that would sit like male Shep, like Shep sits.
Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Let's see.
Confirm psychological profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood is spent on ships. The station says they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you've enlisted at the age of 18. Colonists, you were born and raised in Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. So, I talked a little bit about this in my Xenoblade playthrough, but here you can already tell that this is very Western, right? So you've got your main character, who is somebody with a tragic past, potentially, but his ego is so, his ego is so fed that he will overcome all the odds, no matter what. And that's really the point of Mass Effect, is not so much to give you a story about someone with a hard life growing up, but to pad your ego about how good you can be. And there's a very, very big difference between Eastern and Western storytelling just in that regard. So here, let's say we chose a colonist. In Eastern storytelling, the idea of joining war would be because it was a necessity and it was a tragedy that you had to join the war, and the conflict involved was something that you would feel guilty about. Right? Here, your background is everybody dies, and you join because you feel a sense of revenge and entitlement. Completely different way of looking at characters, but this is basically where Western and Eastern storytelling differ by quite a bit.
Confirm psychological profile.
So we can do Soul Survivor, which is, during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone, left to tell the tale. War hero, early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance. See where I'm getting at there with these descriptions? Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes on you first. Again, all tragic stories, but really, how can we feed your ego to build you up? Not a tragic story and there's a tragic path to being a hero. Let's do Ruthless.
Confirm military specialization.
And we'll just do Soldier.
Confirm facial identification. Profile reconstruction complete. Confirm facial identification.
Let's change our... get something that's kind of not handsome. There, you look kind of messed up. There we go. Ladies love that. Just kidding. I really don't like your hair, though. I mean, your hair gotta go, man. No, damn it! Over there, you stupid-ass crosshair. No beard. Let's see. Let's get some serial killer brows. Oh, yeah, there you go. You know he killed some people with those brows. Oh, you know what? Where's the... am I allowed to... Oh, this is before the age where you could turn around the character. Why? Yeah, let's do it. see. See, you ever notice like if you go check out like America's Most Wanted or like every bad ex-boyfriend, it's always bald and goatee. I mean, check it out. Like, you know, like profile after profile, it was like bald, goatee, slightly overweight, maybe not fat, but slightly overweight, and and it's usually like, oh my god, I'm dating just the coolest guy. It's like, is he bald and has a goatee? Like, oh yeah. I was like, he's gonna kill you, or you're gonna leave him, and he's gonna kill somebody else. I mean, it's just the way it is. Sorry, you just are a bad choice in life, if that's what you find attractive. So, yes, serial killer. Blonde, bald, serial killer.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Oh yeah, I would not trust that face.
Identification confirmed.
Sorry, don't miss this. I don't know. Who cares? I certainly don't.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there.
I don't.
His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
Well, they were assholes.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
It's the kind of person
That's
you're
the only
getting.
kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible new technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the Great... Are you serious? You that much in a rush to show me the title screen?
The Arcturus Prime relay's in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected.
Doctor?
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Hey, Doctor. Hey, Doctor.
All stations secure for transit.
Hey, Doctor. Doctor. Hey, Doctor. Hi, Doctor.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
I will say the music's really good. That I will never criticize. Pirate musicians are excellent.
Hitting the relay in 3,
Maybe not the writer so much.
2, 1.
It's not the Mass Effect team. I really like the Dragon Age team.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
It was on Blinking Eyes.
1500 is good.
Unless it's streaming on
Your
YouTube.
captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to
He has to
zip
tell
up
us
your
that
jumpsuit
he
on
hates
the
him
way out of
because
the
he can't express
bathroom?
emotion.
That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
Ugh.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Shut up, asshole.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Oh, I would have wrote
Sorry,
that differently.
Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
Like my peen.
Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before
Oh, you really
we
can't
achieve
see it.
Prime.
It's there though.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Push. Oh! All the way over on the other side of the keyboard to access your codex. Fantastic. To access detailed tutorials, click the secondary tab, then plus sign next to player tutorials. Ooh, boy, it makes me feel like I'm like 16 years old looking at these menus. To access detailed tutorials, click the secondary tab, plus sign next to player tutorials. Okay, yeah, sure. Basic controls. WASD, E to interact. Take care of behind enemy fire, move to. You know what? Who gives a fuck? I don't. I just don't. Goodbye.
Told you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
The Spectres are always on a mission.
Nice ass.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Just do your job, jackass.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Dye your hair blonde, like me, and be a winner.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy.
Don't maybe kick your ass. Well, better watch out. I might get you all killed in the second game.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
So?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If it's our ideal, that means it's full of fucking idiots. Is that a threat?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah, duh.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Should've told me. Look how stealthy I am. I could hide in any crowd, not sticking out like a sore thumb at all.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime.
Oh, well, I'll just leave the room
some
then,
kind of
asshole.
beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years.
Your
But
attitude's
Eden
about 200
Prime
years
doesn't
old.
have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
And we don't need your help.
We can handle this on our own.
Unless something goes wrong.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
I actually think Nihilus is the coolest character. I would have been happy to play him rather than this asshole, but okay, sure.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander.
No,
the
no,
Alliance
no.
has been pushing for this for a long
I
time.
dyed my hair blonde. My eyebrows,
Humanity
too.
wants a larger
Do I look
role
like a
in
smart man
shaping
to you?
interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, It shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I don't wanna, it takes all day to dye this hair blonde, and, I don't have time to be
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
Humanity,
I
those
need
assholes?
to see your skills
Forget
for
'em.
myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first
All they
of
do
several
is, like,
missions
cut in front of
together.
you when you're in your spaceship.
You'll
Fuck
be
those
in
guys.
charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Of course I can see it. I don't blink ever.
Get down!
Even in the future, they can't hold the fucking camera steady.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Hey, you alright? Need help? I'll tell me do 7-11. It's on my way. I'm pretty sure 7-11 survived.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Yeah, I like that position.
Status report.
Oh, it's the claw.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike
just
team
like
can
Tinder.
move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Let me think about that.
Engaging stealth systems.
Oh yeah, I can't see it at all.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your
Sure.
team's the muscle in this
Possibly
operation,
hear me
Commander.
coming either.
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Alright.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's
right now.
yours now,
I'm not
Shepard.
talking to you.
Good
Hey,
luck.
why are you talking? What's up, radio
We are
silence?
approaching drop point 2.
I keep blabbing. Dude, hey, let's all run exactly the same. Friendly to John.
Place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Got him.
What the hell are those?
Don't worry, I'm sure they're friendly. I mean, I didn't really have a chance to ask him. Shoot first, ask questions later. Take it all. Link! Link, climb up this mountain. Fine. How about this mountain, Link? Link! Fine. Slopes hit. Kill me. Forget about the aliens. Hey, wait, I landed on this planet. Technically, I'm the alien. Well, shit. I said kill all aliens. It's gonna put me in a bit of a quandary. Hey, you probably shouldn't go out there. Sorry about that. Gain level. When you gain level, press U to open the squad screen and improve your squad's abilities. Click on talent to spend points to improve that ability. Move mouse over talent for more information. Select each squad member to spend your points. Shield boost restores a portion of your shield even while you're under fire. Nice. I don't care. I'll do that one. Gives a shit. Yeah, sure. Yeah, good. There you go. Congratulations. As your reward, you get porridge from the bridge.
Rip right through his shields.
Did I try to close his eyes with his helmet on? Forget about him.
Leave him.
I don't even know what
we
his
need to
name
finish
is.
the mission.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm just gonna make Soylent Green out of him anyway. Haha, yeah, take that. I hate balloons. I hate birthdays. I really hate them. Haha, take that. Nobody loved me as a kid.
I've lost shield.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Checking out dead bodies. Goddamn necrophilia.
Hostile spotted.
Oh no, balloons. Not gonna have a parade now, are you? That's right, it's stat-based, it's not based on your aim.
I've lost shields.
I love it. It just shoots all around it. You're like, what's the point of even having a crosshair?
Bag him and tag him.
Yeah, pick that up. Oh, huh. He has a spike in his temperature. Medic! Hey, you want to check out my German sausage? No, I'm serious.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Oh, I don't know. You seemed okay. I really didn't need to help you, to be honest with you.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
We're on a mission.
I need a status report, now.
That's not what I said.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Fighting these things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're
Just
facing?
the balloons? So we kicked the
I
balloons'
think they're
ass.
Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Nah, yeah, come on.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
I like that attitude.
Move out.
You go first. Pressing I opens the equipment screen, which allows you to switch and modify the weapons, armor, and other items used by your squad. Let's go to the equipment screen now. at the other end of the keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. Click the filters tabs to switch between item types. Select an item from the list of available models and click the equip button to wield it. Click the Omnigel button to permanently convert the selected item to Omnigel. Click on and equip weapons items upgrade slot to select an upgrade. Yeah. Give a shit, but yeah, here we go. Every weapon has at least one weapon and one ammo upgrade slot. Click the weapon icon to access weapon upgrades for this weapon. Click the bullet icon to access ammo upgrades. Yeah, sure. Whatever. We should turn this on shell into upgrade. Oh no, yeah. I don't give a shit. Let's go. I was looking at this before you interrupted me. So rude. Pardon me. Hey, should we call these guys a medic? Run to a waypoint, take cover behind a rock. Cover protects you. Well, it doesn't. We're gonna be honest with each other.
Hostile spotted.
Shit. The dice. Dice, dice, dice. No such things as headshots, only dice rolls.
Think we're good, Commander?
That's how guns work. Hey, where are all the bodies? So much for figuring out if they taste any good. The only role of humans is to figure out if you kill something, if it tastes good to eat it.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Nah, we're wasting time.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Oh, I guess I actually didn't really need to...
Change of plans, Shepard.
Show me anything.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Well, why don't you go then? I don't need, you don't need you need me to hold your hand to check it out? Ooh, somebody's having a barbecue. Oh, is it baby backs?
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
Well...
What did the Geth do to them?
I don't know, I think they improved them. Press R to throw a grenade. Wait for a time detonation, or press R again to detonate. Throw a grenade at the Huss feet now. R. 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 Oh, not that.
All clear, Commander.
Force Squadron, press E to hear brief comments on the current situation. Don't care. Don't care. I can just walk around until I hit the next story point, and then it'll tell me what's going on.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Why? It's closed? Oh, really? Damn. Are you sure? Alright, okay. Fine. How about this one? Oh. It's a thing, yeah. Yeah, take that. Use the movement keys. W, A, D, S to advance to the Central Core. Avoid security programs. Manual override. Actually, how does this work again? I don't remember. Oh, it's Frogger. That's right, it's Frogger. Okay, let's try it. What's up without the lily pads? What? What? Oh, come on! Oh, I was out of time. Jeez. And a time limit? Really? Guys are assholes.
Humans. Thank the Maker. Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
Tell me what happened.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon.
Cowards.
Luckily, it wasn't
Watch
here.
out, they're fighting.
It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Thanks.
Williams,
cool story,
take us
bro.
to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Hey, you ever seen one of these?
Yes? Is there something you need?
No.
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you.
Yeah, you're right. Ah. Yeah, shoot you. Damn it. There would have been more room in this. More room in the shuttle. Ugh, now I gotta squeeze in between those two jerks. I'm gonna take all my peanuts too. You have equipped an untrained weapon which reduces damage after.
Saren.
Who cares? Why are you even saying? Oh, yeah, it's just glitching.
Nice.
Right after all these years, they never patched this thing.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
No, he's the only cool character. Are you kidding me?
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, congratulations. It's a squid. Ow, 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 stop shooting me. Ow, 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 ow. No fair. Time out. What? You guys are serious. What? Oh, I'm totally uncool, man. Yeah, get him. He doesn't replace the toilet paper after it runs out, you asshole. Not that you can get toilet paper nowadays. Just saying. If you could. Frogger, frogger, frogger.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Oh.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Stop right there.
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
Well, I
It's
did open the
okay.
door.
We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Yeah, I don't care.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I'm being lied to. Actually, I love it, especially if it's an ex-girlfriend.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
I mean, if you're gonna lie about it, tell me how big my penis is.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Yeah, sure, hand it over.
Hand it over and I'll be on my way.
Good luck.
Hey, does that pistol work? Yeah. Damn it. Do it. I'm not here to preserve life. I'm here to make life out of preserves.
Commander.
Wow. Look how hard I'm working. You're just sleeping on the job. Get up and kick that bastard.
Turian? You know him?
Oh yeah, I use it on my cuts and
He's a
bruises.
Spectre. He was with us on the normal.
I think they put it in orange.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
No, you're not.
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell.
You have 2 fists, right?
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other.
You're close enough to
Your
hear them
friend seemed
talk.
to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
He's actually aiming for his head.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
And?
Where'd Saren go
Hurry
after
up.
he killed Nihilus?
Got people to
He
shoot.
jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew
Bacon?
The beacon
What?
was trouble.
You're a farmer. Give me some bacon.
It's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
And the bacon?
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Yeah, well, if you don't hand me the bacon over, you're gonna die here real fast.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
What beacon? No, I want
Take
bacon.
the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
This is why this is not a good
I
role-playing
can't stay
game.
here. I need to get away from all this.
Press up arrow to command your squad to move ahead. At the other end of the keyboard. Thank you, BioWare. Handy. Oh, oops. Those are the tourists. I like how he walks like he has a diaper on or something. I mean, maybe he does, actually. I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, down, arrow. Yeah, sure, over here. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, follow me. I know where I'm going, apparently. Do the thing. Do the thing. Which one's the power? That power? No. Throw. Yes. Here. Throw the thing. Good. Tutorial. Oh, I'm sorry, did you not make it? Well, that's more pudding for me. hidden behind this thing, aren't. Move on ahead. We're right there. I sure as hell ain't going there. Can't damage my face. I'm making money in this face. Caden! Oh, wait, you're dead. Caden, do your throw thing. You can throw while you're dead, can't you? What good are you? Can't believe he's like the only male romance option you get. Freaking loser. But you get a whole bevy full of female
charges.
choices.
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh, later on. I mean, I guess you only get to Ashley, right? Oh, no, you have Talia and other things. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Definitely more female choices than male choices. Not that I would pick a male choice. You know. I don't like the smell of butt hair. I mean, the Geth are cool. Cooler than my characters. Really, the humans are the only things that are not cool, now that I think about it. Oh, hey, I can't save. Good. I don't care what we use something else. What you're so picky about?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, maybe it might be a minigame for that one. I could have sworn there was a minigame for that. Huh? Maybe I think in part 2? I don't know. Ooh, look at this guy. Ooh, turbo speed. Wow. We gotta get wind these. Hey, shoot at them. A star, you can't shoot at me. You know, the funky thing about this game is that it actually changes your mouse speed in Windows. So if you change your speed here in the game, it actually changes it in the operating system too. Because back then people were really smart. So like as soon as I got out of the game, my mouse speed was like super sensitive, a lot faster than I ever set it to be. Run! Get in there, you maggot! Oh. Ooh, was so stealthy. Oh, it pays to be sneaky. Hi. I should worry about the bombs. It's one of those giant burritos, the bomb. Only the poor people in the audience know what I'm talking about. Happy birthday, you're dead. Welcome to a new life on the world. a good conversationalist. Oh, no wonder you died. Is there something up there? Ah, shit. Frogger, frogger, frogger. Casual scroll. Let's go to this golf tee. Play some 18 holes here. Oh, this is not golf. Ah, this game is such a fucking lie. All right. Well, I'm sure there's a golf tee right here. They won't lie to me this time. Ah, fuck. Okay, sorry guys. We came all this way out here to play golf, and I just saw that on the radar. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Hey, I can save. Thank you for the gracious opportunity to save. Thank you for allowing me, the player, to save in your precious game. Anyway, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Mass Effect #1 on PC. Well, I think it actually looks pretty good, considering how old it is. I said there are some things that you'll probably have to do to your modern setup on your PC in order to get it to run properly, assuming you don't have an overpowered system. If you want to set your resolution, remember this is an old menu system with an old kind of philosophy. So here in your graphics, when you're setting your resolution, you may only think that you have this number of choices, but there's a little arrow here where you can select additional resolutions, depending on how your monitor is set up. I think for the most part, I leave the motion blur off because I was never really impressed with the motion blur on this. It looks very unrealistic, and it's too jarring to me. Same thing with the film grain. I don't know, this far in the future, if you're still having film grain with your, I don't know, your digital cameras, not a whole lot of sense that makes, right? I mean, are you still using film at this point in time? Right? Are these guys like carrying like rolls of film inside their suit? Is that why they're like another 50 pounds heavier or something? Shit. I gotta film this, you know? So I don't think it adds anything. It's not like a real film grain anyway, so it doesn't do anything for me. I have everything else as high as it goes. There are patches that are available which allow for even high res textures, 4K textures. Your mileage may vary how you think that looks. Personally, I think it's a lot of picking and choosing in order to get this game to look more modern. But for the most part, the gameplay is fine. It's nicer to be able to play it on PC because you don't have the the classic menu drag like you do for the 360 version. Although later revisions and patches made that menu come up faster, still nowhere near the same speed that you can get off PC. And right now, of course, you can get it for pretty cheap while the Steam Summer Sale is still going on. Again, there are really no controller options, and all the menus are geared towards keyboard and mouse. You'll have to really screw around with a keyboard mapper in order to use a joystick, or to use a gamepad, a modern gamepad. I think the analog triggers are still something which are real funky with the way the game handles it. And like I said, I'm not really that big a fan of the Mass Effect universe. I'll take Dragon Age over Mass Effect any day. But I would like to see what they do. Hopefully they've learned their lesson with Andromeda and they take a different approach to their games in this universe, because it'd be kind of a waste, to have a sci-fi universe out there largely succeeded for most people that played it. I mean, not me personally, but I know most people really like the universe. And I'd hate to just see it go away when there is potential in there. But we'll talk more about it as we play along. I don't know if I'll play this whole thing through. I mean, I'm probably going to run out of patience. But let's see how far it goes. I don't know. I don't make any promises. At the very least, we'll start a Mass Effect 2 and 3. We'll start those, assuming I can actually finish this game. Because you don't actually need to finish this game in order for it to read data from your for your next games. It doesn't actually use very much of your save data, nor does it care about the ending or choices that you make, which are very, very convenient themes of 2 and 3. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.